So we are done with GR, na? Write down heading. Guys, can you hear me? Okay. So, as we all know that whenever you do GR or GI, you will get accounting document, right? So yesterday we have done GR and we got material document. But how accounting documents will generate? Where we will check accounting documents, okay? Write down heading. How to check accounting documents? How to check accounting documents? How to check accounting documents? Run on that. Go to T code MIGO. Same display mode again. Go to T code. Here. MIGO. Okay. 1 second. What is the GR number? Yesterday got GR number, na? 213, right? Okay. Here. Select event. Display. Select event. Display. Select event. Display. And here. Reference document. And select a reference document. Material document. So here we have to select reference document. This material document. Okay. And here we have to give our material document number. Give material document number, enter. Like your GR number and all those things. No, not this is not our number. 1 second. Let me check what is our GR number. This is our PO, right? Not this. Yes, this is our PO. Let me check what is our GR number. So just double click on your purchase order. Just go to PO history tab. Here, 203, sorry. 203 is our GR number here, okay? Go to T code MIGO. Then here, select event display and select reference document as material document. And here we have to give GR number, your material document number, enter. Still here you are written, no? Here, click on doc info tab. Click on doc info tab. Two people are coming, huh? Any new people added today, huh? Rakesh, K, Aditya, Manu, Kaushik Reddy, Vinay. I don't know who is adding here. Okay, now click on doc info tab. Click on doc info tab. Here guys, click on FI document. Click on FI document. Click on FI document. Then here, Double click on accounting document. See 50 series. Double click on accounting document. Double click on accounting document. Okay. Just double click on this. So you will get accounting entries, finance entries you will get now. See, these are your finance entries. See, your inventory, raw material stock is getting updated. And you have to make clearing, na? Invoice clearing. So your clearing account will be minus always. Double click on accounting documents and check accounting entries. And check accounting entries. Right on. And check accounting entries. So guys, right on. Accounting entries of GR with reference to PR are accounting entries of GR with reference to PR are here guys. Interview questions for everyone, fresher or experienced. BSX, inventory account will debit. Debit means adding, plus. And you have to make clearing, na? So clearing account will be credited. So when you do invoice, it will go. Right on. Accounting entries of GR with reference to PR are accounting entries of GR with reference to PR are here BSX inventory account debit, WRX credit. Guys, remember, whenever stock is coming in or going out, BSX will come every time. BSX is nothing but stock account. If it is coming in, if it is stock is coming into your company, then it will be always debit. If stock is going out, then it will be credit always. Okay. So BSX is always, remember, BSX accounting entry will come only when there is an involvement of stock, material. Okay. And when you are copying company code, you have copied GL account. Do you remember? See, here are those GL accounts. Whatever amount we are spending on procurement of material will be captured in the form of GL account. And here comes your GL account. Okay. So these are accounting entries with reference to purchase order. So you are clear with accounting entries and you are clear with material documents, right? So this is how you have to do GR with reference to PO. And I think on Friday or Thursday you have written effects of goods movement. Na? Here guys. Now we'll check all those effects. See, in PO status tab will get update and PO history will get update. Na? Here. See status tab, purchase order, status tab, you can check here. You ordered 100 quantity, but received only 50. And still to deliver 50, which is getting updated automatically. Next, in purchase order, PO history tab will get added. Na? Here you can check that also. Item details. Here, new tab called purchase order history. In this, you can check what you done with your purchase order. What you have done? You have done GR. See here. Your GR. It will get added automatically. Okay. Next. System will update stock, na? Batch and stock. MMBE T code will be used to check the stock. Anyway, I'll give all these T codes. MMBE. Here, just give your material code. Whatever material code you want. Then give your plant. Sorry, not this. And give your storage location. And you execute. In this, you can check what is the material, what is the batches you got generated, and what is the stock, everything you can check here. Okay. So MMBE will be used to check the stock. Anyhow, we'll discuss it later on. Still not yet done. Just we started inventory now. Okay. So batch is getting updated. Your stock is getting updated. Okay. In material master MM03, in accounting 1, your moving average price MAP will get updated here. You can check. Total stock, total value, and MAP will get updated. See, when you are creating material, you will give moving average price as 1 rupee or some 10 rupees. Na? But now you check what is the moving average price, 61 rupees. Why? Because I have 995 stock and the value of 995 stock is 190 rupees. So 61,190.05 divided by 995 is equal to my moving average price. But if you observe, these three fields is getting updated automatically. You check it. Before doing, you check first total stock, moving average price, and total value. Then you do GR. Again, you check it. It will get updated automatically. These are your moving average price and your total stock and total value will get updated. Okay, now it is 995 and your value is 61 rupees. Na? Again, we'll do GR now. Check the value again. Okay. Right on. Now we have received goods with reference to PO. Na? Now we will receive goods without PO. Without PO means, see, sometimes in real time what clients will do is, if they want urgent materials, immediate requirements, they don't have time to issue the order also. So simply what they will do, they will call vendors and request them to send the material. So over phone, they have ordered and stock has reached to our stores. Now stores has to do GR. Na? Write on heading, goods received without purchase order. Goods received without purchase order. As of now, we have done goods received with purchase order. Na? Now we will do goods received without purchase order. Okay. Right on. Go to T code MIGO, same T code. Go to T code MIGO. Here guys, select event A01, goods received. Select event A01, goods received. Okay. And reference document other. And reference document others, because no purchase order, na. So reference document is others. Reference document is others. And here guys, give movement type 501. See, goods received with reference to without purchase order. Give movement type 501. Give movement type 501. 501 means goods received without purchase order. See, completely your inventory runs only on movement type, sir. System, how it will come to know that you are receiving goods with PO or without PO? Because of movement type only. Here, give document date, posting date. Give document date, posting date. Now, go to material tab and give material code. Very important. Which material you have received? Go to material tab and give material code. Go to material tab, give material code. Next here, go to quantities tab and give received quantity. I am receiving 30 quantity. Give received quantity, or else I am receiving 35 quantity. Okay, give received quantity. Now, go to where tab. Next, where tab. Give moment type 501. Give plant and storage location. Enter. Enter. You have to press enter. Huh? Then only you will get new tab here, extra tab. Where tab, in where tab, just give moment type 501, plant and storage location. Next, go to partners tab. Okay, here we have to give from which vendor you are receiving goods. Go to partners tab, give vendor number. Go to partners tab and give vendor number. Go to partners tab and give vendor number. Next, batch tab. In this tab, system will generate batch number automatically. In this tab, system will generate batch number automatically. Based on batch settings. Based on batch settings. Okay. Next here. Activate item, okay. Check and post. 893. Activate item, okay. Check and post. Check and post. Eight, 9, 3, 0, 2, 5. Okay, here. Just check and post. So your GR got posted without purchase order. So write on accounting entries, heading. After post, write on accounting entries. Now stock is getting hitted now. So BSX plus, write on. And GBP will be minus, offsetting entry. Display. Your GR number, entire. Doc info tab, F5 document. Next here. Double click on accounting document. And here you can check your accounting entry. Write on BSX, it will be plus always. And GBP, inventory change account is minus. Okay. Here you can write down like this. GBP, offsetting entry, okay. Inventory change account. Inventory account is getting added and inventory change account is getting minus. These accounting entries will generate when you do GR without purchase order. Okay. BSX, inventory account will be debit and GBP, inventory change account will be credit. Now let us check the stock. MMB, see, give material, plant and execute. See, 35 stock is getting added. 35 stock is getting added automatically. Now let us check my moving average price. MM03, display code of material, give material code, enter. See, every time whenever you do GR, GI, you have to check all these things, whether it is getting affected or not. This is what you have to do testing. See here, stock got changed automatically, value got changed automatically, moving average price got changed. Okay, so automatically when you do GR or when you do GI, Then here stock will get changes every time. Okay. And all these things will get effects automatically. Whatever you have written now, effects of goods movement, it will get effects automatically here. You can check accounting document, material document, total stock, PO history top, total value, moving average price, batch stock. All these things will get updates automatically. Okay. Now write on opening stock entry heading. Now see, when you are opening new business, na, you have to invest something, right? You have to invest your own amount some thing first. Then you will get sales from customers. Then you get some money, right? So how system will come to that? How much stock you invested, or else when you are changing from non-SAP to SAP, so whatever closing stock is available in non-SAP should be the opening stock of SAP. But how system knows that it is your own stock? How? If you give Momentum 501, it is some vendor stock you are buying. If you give 101, as you have given some order, you are receiving it. But how system knows that it is your own stock? Write down, that is opening stock entry. In bracket, initial stock. In bracket, initial stock. In bracket, initial stock. In bracket, initial stock. Here guys, go to T code MIGO. Same, select event A01 goods receipt and reference document R10 other. Same, you select. Select reference document R10 other. Okay. Here, give moment type 561. If you give moment type 561, then system will come to know, yes, this is for opening stock, our own stock. Okay. Here, give document date, posting date. When you are uploading opening stock now, both dates will be same actually, because there is no documentation. Na? You are uploading your own stock. When you are buying from vendor, you will have delivery challan, but this time you are not buying from vendor. Na? You are adding your own stock. So document date and posting date will be same, no issue. Give document date, posting date, you can give whatever date you want there. Then here, maintain header text like opening stock. Maintain header text. Okay. Here, go to material tab. Again, give material code. Go to material tab, give material code. Next, go to quantity tab. Okay, go to quantity tab. Then here, give quantity. I'll give 45 stock as opening stock. Okay. Next, go to where tab. Give moment type 561. Next, give plant. Then give storage location. Next, so batch tab, system will generate batch number automatically based on batch setting. Now you are uploading some opening stock now. So what is the value of that stock? Here, again go back to quantity tab, and here we have to give amount. Again go back to quantities tab and maintain opening stock value. Okay, so here we have to maintain opening stock value in field external amount LC. LC means local currency. Okay. So here I'll maintain my material cost. It is around 1000 rupees. For 45 quantity, my total value is 1000 rupees. Next, activate item. Okay. Check and post. Activate item. Okay. Check and post. Check and post. See, opening stock also got posted. Right on. Accounting entry. Same. BSS DUP. Same. No change. Here. Right. Same. BSX account is getting it, and GBP inventory taking account this time. Inventory we are receiving it. No? So write down inventory taking account. Inventory taking account. Okay. Okay. Here. These are the accounting entries. So guys, this is as of now we have received goods with reference to purchase order, without purchase order, and inventory stock, opening stock. Okay. So this is what your GR concept. So guys, any doubts? So tomorrow I'll start a new concept. Now I will discuss about doubts if you have any doubts. Yesterday few guys have asked doubts and I have given solution. Are they working? So let us discuss again doubts. We have still 15 minutes time. Yes guys, please start your doubts.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, when I am creating a PR, there we have to assign the account assignment. You have assigned it blank, but it is not allowing me
You are
to.
getting error.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah. Here, go to decode OMS2. Okay.
Okay.
Then select your material type, whatever material type you have created. Okay. Then double click on quantity slash value update here, this one. Okay. Then go to position. Here system will ask your valuation area. Valuation area is nothing but plant. Give your plant, enter. So in your plant and material type combination, you activate these two checkboxes, quantity and value. You activate these two checkboxes, quantity and value. In which combination? In your material type and plant combination, and activate this. Just save it. And you try to create. And actually this error will come at the time of PR. You are not done PR. Huh?
No, sir. At the time of PR only. Yeah. Till now I did not done, sir. Actually, I stopped over there.
Okay. You do this. Okay.
Okay.
Go
Okay.
to decode OMS2.
Okay.
Select your material type. Then click on quantity slash value update. Then go to position. So system will ask valuation area. Valuation area is nothing but plant. Okay. Give your plant, and here you activate these two checkboxes, plant and your material type combination, and save this. Next, recreate your purchase order. It will be resolved. Okay. Next. That's it. No error. Please let me know if you have any errors. GR, PR, sorry, GR anyhow we have done yesterday only. Na? So PR, PO, RFQ. If you have any doubts, please let me know. That's it.
Hello, sir.
No doubt.
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, while creating inventory data, sir, we are giving posting data, sir.
Yes, posting this. Yes.
I have given two dates. One is fifth month and one is fourth month.
Where you are again? Fifth month and fourth month.
In a posting data, sir.
You have only posting date, only one date, na? How you will give fourth month and fifth month at a time? There is only one field of posting date, and you will give only 1
Okay.
month here. Here, you have
Okay,
only
sir.
one field. So, tell me,
And
what is the error?
document slash posting data in different fiscal years. I got the one error.
So, what is the error? Or can you tell me that error?
Document slash posting dates
Hmm.
in different fiscal years.
What is the error? Years you are given in documentation posting date. Year you are given.
Yes, sir.
2020 you are given.
2020 only, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what you will do is go to T code OBY6. Okay.
Okay.
Then select your company code by using position. Then double click on your company code. And here you check whether it is K4 maintained or not. Sometimes
Okay,
it will be K3, sometimes it will be K1. K4 means 4 quarters in a year. Yeah. 4 quarters in a
okay,
year. Like it's from April 1st to March 31st. But you check what is there in your company code. Sometimes it will be January to December. You just check and tell me, okay?
okay, sir.
What is there? If it is not there, then maintain K4 and proceed further.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes. Or else you can just send full error. But first you check this. Maximum it will be done. If it is not done, then we'll check tomorrow. First you check and do.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Next. Yeah. Next, guys. Next.
Material not included in source list despite source list required.
No, I gave solution. You open my source list notes one. I'll be online. Just open source list notes.
Okay.
There I gave this error. Check that.
Sir, material not included in source list despite source list requirement.
Same
Go
error you
to
got, no?
ME01.
Why you will get that error? I gave solution also.
If you activate source list,
If you activate sources, but if you not maintain sources, then you will get that error. I gave solution also. You proceed with that. Okay.
okay.
Okay. Solution is there in your notes only. Next. That's it. Okay then. We'll meet tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to start CO module, controlling module. Okay. In F5 CO, we are going to start tomorrow CO module, costing. Okay, guys.
హలో
Yeah, hello.
హలో హలో సార్
Hello.
నేను 78 బ్యాచ్. హలో సార్ నేను 78 బ్యాచ్ సార్ రాధాకృష్ణ.
చెప్పు వినిపిస్తుంది చెప్పు.
సార్ ఇది మన కంట్రోల్ మాడ్యూల్లో గూడ్స్ ఇష్యూ చేసేటప్పుడు ఎర్రర్ వస్తుంది సార్.
ఏమరు?
పర్చేస్ ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ నాట్ ఫౌండ్ ఇన్ పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ చెప్పి
So when you are creating purchase info record, you are not given purchase organization. So MB11 కి వెళ్ళేసి సేమ్ ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ నంబర్ ఇచ్చి పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఇచ్చి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసి సేవ్ చేసి
సార్ ఒకసారి చెప్పండి రాసుకుందాం.
MB11T కోడ్ లో
ఓకే
నీకు ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ నంబర్ ఉంది కదా, ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ నంబర్ ఇచ్చేసి,
ఓకే
అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏం జరిగిందంటే నీ ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ లో పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లేదు అని చెప్తుంది.
అవును సార్.
ఓకే. సో ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ నంబర్ ఇచ్చేసి పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ నువ్వు ఏదైతే పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఇస్తున్నావో ఆ పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ ఇచ్చేసి ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ చేసి సేవ్ చేసి అంతే. ఓకే
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే చెక్ చేయండి.
ఓకే సార్. ఇంకోటి
ఆ ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ పర్చేస్ ఆర్గనైజేషన్ లేదని చెప్తుంది. ఓకే. ఇంకోటి ఏంటి?
రిజర్వేషన్స్ లో ఇష్యూ చేసేటప్పుడు డాక్యుమెంట్ నెంబర్ డజన్ కంటెంట్స్ ఎన్ని సెలెక్టబుల్ ఐటమ్స్ అని వస్తుంది.
ఒకసారి ఆ బేస్ డేట్ ఉంది, ఆ డేట్ ఏముందో చెక్ చేయ ఒకసారి.
బేస్ డేట్ ఏ డే అవుతే ఇచ్చానో ఆ డే ఇచ్చాను సార్.
అయితే ఆ డేట్ ఇక్కడ నువ్వు ఇచ్చే డేట్ లో పోస్టింగ్ డేట్ ఏముందో చెక్ చేయ ఒకసారి. రెండు సేమ్ ఉండాలి.
పోస్టింగ్ డేట్ అండ్ బేసిక్ డేట్. బేస్ లైన్
బేస్
డేట్
డేట్ అదే మన రిజర్వేషన్ లో బేస్ లైన్ డేట్ ఇస్తాం కదా ఫస్ట్ స్టార్టింగ్ లో, ఆ డేట్ పోస్టింగ్ డేట్ రెండు చెక్ చేయ ఒకసారి. ఓకేనా?
ఓకే సార్.
నెక్స్ట్ గైస్.
సార్ ఇది పిఆర్లోనే సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ సప్లై ఉంది కదా సార్, అసైన్ సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ సప్లై. యాక్చువల్గా అక్కడ రావట్లేదు సార్, అది యాక్చువల్లీ అసైన్ అవ్వట్లేదు. అది
అక్కడ అవ్వట్లేదు అంటే నువ్వు ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ మెయింటైన్ చేయలేదని మీనింగ్. సోర్సెస్ మెయింటైన్ చేయలేదు, అవన్నీ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తే అక్కడ అసైన్ అవుతుంది ఆటోమేటిక్గా, అది క్లిక్ చేయగానే.
ఓకే ఓకే.
నువ్వు ఇన్ఫో రికార్డ్ కానీ సోర్సెస్ కానీ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తే ఎప్పుడైతే నువ్వు సోర్స్ ఆఫ్ సప్లై మీద క్లిక్ చేస్తావో అప్పుడు ఆటోమేటిక్గా అవి అసైన్ అయిపోతాయి.
ఓకే
ఓకేనా? ఓకే. చెక్ చేయ ఒకసారి నువ్వు ఈరోజు మెయింటైన్ చేసి చెక్ చేయి, వచ్చేస్తుంది.
ఓకే సార్.
ఓకే ఓకే. చలో దెన్ బాయ్. Anu